Good evening. Right. Our topic was arithmetic sequence, so it's arithmetic progression. Why I have written sequence? Because I am teaching like 11th class. So arithmetic sequence I have written there. Our topic was arithmetic progression. So initially when we got the topic, appeared it is very simple. But when we did brainstorming and all, and our members are written over here. When we did brainstorming, so we did first we identified the learning objectives of this chapter. What is the learning objective of arithmetic progression? And thinking of this learning objective and with Bloom's taxonomy, we identified the challenging areas for teachers and students. So next slide is, this is the learning outcomes for the students. I think like as per the Bloom's taxonomy we have written. Now combining learning objectives and learning outcomes, first we discussed and brainstormed the challenges faced by the students. So like we've identified 8 challenges which were faced by the students. Some common like what is the difference between sequence, series and progression. First topic is why are we studying this topic? That is the first thing. For any topic like why question is a why are we studying, where it will be applied. That is a major area, the difference between sequence, series. Then there is, between students there is confusion. They mix up the formula of nth term and they mix up the formula for sum. Finding the nth term from the end is the biggest challenge for the student. Identifying the last term and the nth term, they get confused in that. And when in finding the sum quadratic equation comes, they are unable to solve that. So basic things are this. So these were the 8 areas. I am going very fast as per the time constraint. 8 challenging areas we identified for the faced by the teachers. Then next is, Acha, you have this slide. Please show this. This was faced by teachers, earlier was faced by students. So teachers is difficulty in keeping all students engaged because we have diversified learners in our class and catering to the needs of students. That's the biggest challenge faced by students, by the teachers. Then difficulty in creating real life problem. Like suppose the child is not able to understand how to explain it through real life situation. That was the biggest challenge for the teachers. Then combining all these 8 areas for teachers and students, we have identified the 15 challenging areas, and in this you can see 15 challenging areas combined. We have the red, you can see like 8 solving problems having more than one variable is 8 marks. Struggling in applying formulas to word problems is getting 8, and we have given justification also for that, like to find out the solution for this justification. Like suppose one I am discussing struggle in applying formulas to word problem. Why this happens? Because in a team one of the sir is coming from a Hindi medium school, so he says the major problem that they face is the child cannot read the question. बच्चे को समझ ही नहीं आता है, तो जब वो पढ़ ही नहीं पाता है तो how will he identify what is the end term, what is the last term? So comprehension and applying analyzing. Actually we have discussed all these things keeping the Bloom's taxonomy in mind. उससे हम कैसे प्रॉब्लम को आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे एंड कैसे सोल्यूशन निकालेंगे. तो बेसिक वाज दैट ओनली. And then we identified the challenges faced by students है हमारे पास, challenges faced by teachers हैं, and what was the learning gap. दोनों में learning gap कहाँ पे हो रहा है? That we have identified.
Thank you.